Okay, we are back for round 5. I am hoping that our connection issues have been resolved. We see Nick Trudden here playing our Amaryllis. This is Nick Trudden.
He resolved the trade.
And he resolved the trade-in. It's just a better Amaryllis player. Let's get Amaryllis up here on the screen.
3 minutes game 1, 10 minutes match 1.
Yeah, dude, the Wi-Fi is just very slow. All right, so Nick resolves trade-in, sets 2 back row and a set pass into 3 back row. Let's see, hidden armory in Nick's hand. So this is Nick Trudden straight out of Compton. He came in 3rd place at Naps, the Ultimate Time Wizard. He is like the kind of the pioneer of Little Man yugioh, if anyone is here from that. He's doing a lot of stuff with Amaryllis. He is crazy good Amaryllis player, and we have him here on stream. He's going to flip Ryko into, looks like a dimensional wall, indicating that we're playing Burn. And the Ryko is going to swing and hit for 200 into Michael M. Not great mills off the Ryko. Actually, horrible mills. Does shoot Mirror Force, Hidden Armory. I did say Hidden Armory in Nick's hand. Like, the key to this matchup is, like, all right, post-boarding into Decree, but also, like, these handful of traps. Like, you cannot, like, just swing in for tons of damage, really hit with Dimensional Wall. The Jar of Greed coming, gonna draw. Nick's key here is going to be hitting with small monsters.
Okay. Once we fill out, I'll make an announcement.
And, maybe making an android and somehow just gaining the 600 life into the burn damage. End phase Wing Blast. Pitching the Threatening Roar, which is a good because that Threatening Roar is not going to come into play at all in Chain Burn. Row set heavy from Nick into 3 back row.
What a pro indeed.
Chaining Threatening Roar into Secret Barrel, which is going to burn for 1, 2, 3,
4, 6, 8, 10.
10,000, 12.
It counts every card, right?
Yeah, so it was 4 in each.
It was 4 in hand, 2 on field.
Right. So that's 12. Bringing Nick down to 68. So no battle phase this turn. Hidden Armory is going to mill trade-in. And we're going to see what we're searching for, either the Mark of the Rose or the DDR.
I'm going to put the red and the Twitch. Show me if you can...
That's like super. Are we on the new Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Switching Ryko to defense, setting a back row, and three new back rows for Michael M.
Bro, can you do me a favor? Can you try to open up Nate's Twitch and tell me if it's working for you?
No, it's still waiting to be dealt. It's like 5 minutes. It's like 5 minutes. Raiko's gonna attack direct for 200.
Got 3 people right now. I think next round is one.
It just lagged into previously just put it.
Okay, so it's like 5 minute delay, and then it's lagging.
Can you hear us on this?
3 minutes, 5 minutes.
3 minute, 5 minute.
3 minute, 10 minute.
Okay.
For match. Yeah.
Okay.
On a no show?
It's 2025.
And
Yeah.
We just said that we're back around.
Okay. Okay.
okay, cool.
All right. So normal summon Sangan.
All right, Joe,
And
you're
we're gonna swing for 1200. This is exactly the game plan that Nick wants to go for. He cannot swing with big monsters, so the 1200 chip damage is really gonna come in clutch in order to secure a victory here. So another 1200 is gonna bring him down to 6400. Michael down. And we got 2 back row into 5 back row. Another 1000. T-Roar.
table number?
Into Just Desserts.
Leon, right?
Into Reckless Greed. I forget what that card is. What card is that?
Accumulated fortune.
Accumulated Fortune. Into another Accumulated Fortune. What does that card do?
Chain link, fiber higher.
Oh, that's
draw
the
two.
Chain Link Fire. Okay.
Yeah, unique chain.
Yeah.
Chain link for a higher draw 2.
So he's gonna be drawing 6 here. Basically a fresh hand. Hidden Armory out. Looks like he hit Amaryllis off the Hidden Armory. Grab him, Mark.
13. Yes. I put everything else in the room.
Super reasonable.
Set 4. You have to make sure he should have 6 cards because he should have been draw locked. Yeah. No, how does he have 7 cards?
Do you want to go find out? You've been watching more than I have. I've been trying to figure out why we're lagging so bad.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ask? Just run over.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking with Raiko.
Into the battle.
Get fader.
Okay. But this is exactly Nick's game plan. He wants to keep these small bodies on board that he can constantly chip away at his life points and just burn through all of his resources. Like he already burned through one full hand refresh, a threatening war, a battle fader, another threatening war, and keeping this small chip damage on board is his game plan and how he's going to win the game.
Right, and that's how you invalidate cards like Dimension Wall. And
Yes,
things like
like, you
that.
have
Right?
to do-
Dimension Wall wants
Yes,
to
Magic Cylinder.
Yeah.
But the only thing is now you're playing into, with all these small guys on board, you're playing harder into cards like Just Desserts and
Yeah,
And,
and you don't want the game to stretch out that long.
Right.
That's the problem.
Yes.
Right.
But-
So I think you kind of have to find that healthy
Nick,
balance.
yeah, Nick is in a healthy position. His life is pretty relatively high.
Oh, missed one?
Should we see Mr. Word on stream?
Missed one on stream?
1, 2, 3,
no.
4, 5. No, it's only 7. We're going to a Black Rose, I think.
Is it 7?
Yeah.
2,
Sangan,
3,
Plague.
4. Yeah, 7.
Yeah, Black
And
Rose.
the Rose Dragon. 1, 2.
So what are we going to see?
Judgment 3, Judgment 4. Legacy of Yada. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, let's see.
5.
Wabakoo.
Chain 5. Chain 6.
All right, so we do have a Chain Link 5 or higher on board.
We're at chain 6. Chain 1, Sangan. Chain 2, Black Rose. Chain 3, Yada. Chain 4, Yada. Chain 5, Wabaku. Chain 6, called by. Or call
Yeah,
up.
that is Chain Link 5 or higher.
Nick is going to resolve double Sangan here.
Yeah, that's right.
Nick is going to resolve 2 Sengens.
Yes. Is that how that works?
That is, I believe, how that works. Sengen is on the chain, then chain call the haunted, summon Sengen. Black Rose, white field. Sengen search.
Yeah. So because they activate at different times.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Completely independently of one another.
Yeah.
Impressive.
And dimensional, yes. That was very impressive. And Nick is very intimately familiar with this matchup. I know for a fact. He's played against it a lot. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows his game plan. And he knew at the exact right time to Black Rose. He Black Rose first, he baited out the Battle Fade first, and then Black Rose. Burning another one of those restrictions. And see a Morphing Jar, which actually honestly not great in this current situation, but we don't double Lumfire out into Titanium. He's already burned through 2 or 3 dimension walls.
And there's the Fader again.
That's another. So again, we're burning through resources. So double Battle Fader gone, double Threatening Roar gone, double Dimension Wall gone.
And Nick is still pretty healthy.
And Nick is still very healthy. And his card, he has got 5 cards in hand and 1 card on field. So Justice Urson's going to blow him out. What's the other one that burns you? 500 each monster. It flips everything.
Oh, Ceasefire?
Ceasefire.
Yeah.
It's not threatening right now.
Okay.
And now we have Amaryllis is rolling.
And then Amaryllis are going to trade favorably too. They're going to self-destruct after they connect.
That's right. So not only getting your damage, but you're taking cards off your board to make cards like Secret Barrel and Justice Earth. And
This was not a good matchup for Michael at all.
You just have to know how to play it against it.
Because Nick is already ready to race you down.
Yes.
Right? And that's not what Chainbird's trying to do. It's not a race.
Ooh, interesting. So he Ojama Trios chained the Amaryllis, so the Amaryllis cannot resolve.
That still banishes the cost.
Yes.
It's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Flooding Nick's board.
But a good thing about the Amaryllis is that it will kill itself and free up a space on board. Cyber Valley is going to banish, draw 2. Ceasefire. So that's going to burn.
Is it 400 each?
500 each. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards is 35.
That sounds insane.
Yeah. So I think Nick is at 6. I think I still got that right.
It is 500
I
each.
think Nick will be at 3,300 after this.
That is scary.
2 people already traded on this board. I'm almost not.
I'm not even near the core.
I know, but I'm just saying.
It's also the most degenerate deck there is.
You know, I'm saying you're out.
I just can't even fucking play real decks.
That's what it's doing.
He's playing a Shaman right now.
Yeah.
Hope everyone in the chat heard.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
You ask Francis at the counter to come talk to me.
Francis? Who was that?
Curly your ponytail.
Careful.
Thank you.
Oh, titanium and cylinder. Here we cost. Nick said
We almost had a magic. We have Magic Cylinder burn for game on bingo board.
it would not have been.
It would not have been game, but that would have been very fun. So Nick's saying no to the Magic Cylinder, freeing up another board slot for the Plague. Now we can synchro off with the tokens.
Oh, can you check the card display box? Apparently, it's not loading on the stream. See if you can go back to TCG.
It's there.
Yeah, no, just go back to TCG and refresh it.
It's so laggy. It's stream just. I don't know if this is this computer, but
Just keep an eye on features because I see my board taking out a medikit for every single time. So I just make sure it doesn't qualify as that. It's playing the same deck for sure. Make sure you don't see anything,
what is he doing right now?
He takes out the notebook every single time.
Thought Ruler on board.
Thought Ruler notably really great here.
Yes, but also they don't summon many monsters.
But is Nick on Android?
Nick, I'm pretty sure he's on Android,
If
but
Nick is on Android and he can stick in Android, he's getting 1,200 every end step.
yeah.
And then on top of that, gaining the 1200 every end step, and then when Thought Ruler declares an attack.
Yeah, it's just the deck doesn't play any monsters that have 1,000. Like any sort of attack worth gaining.
No. Thought Ruler, when your opponent targets Psychic,
yes,
he's 1,000 to negate it.
Yes.
So if Michael Dimension Walls and it would be game, instead of taking all the damage from the Dimension Wall, Nick could pay the 1,000.
Yes.
And if Nick can stick an android, he's gaining more than he's paying off the Thought Ruler to trade favorably into these cards.
Yeah, so Michael's going to take 800 here. I'm pretty sure I have it accurate.
He should be 56.
I might have missed a couple 800s, honestly, from Amaryllis attacks.
I mean, I guess we'll see when they pick up their cards.
Yeah.
If I'm Nick here,
okay.
If I'm Nick here, I'm dying to stick an android. I know. I'm foaming at the mouth to stick an android.
What level are the tokens from their level 1? So he could have... No, how did he make that android?
He has a Thought Ruler.
Sorry, how did he make Thought Ruler?
I'm not sure.
Plague Spreader. Are you sure? Are you sure the level? The token from Ojama Trio.
Oh, 3.
They're 3. So he could have made it. He could have made it just a straight up android
with the 1 token in the plague. Yeah,
that is the second Reckless Creative we've seen. So, all right. Thinking about resources from the Chainburn player, we've seen 2 Reckless Creative, we've seen 2 Threatening Roars. This is our second Cyber Valley.
Looks like a Chain Strike in hand. Wabaku and Barrel. Is that Barrel?
Yeah, and it's the 3rd Battle Fader in hand, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like Wabaku Barrel Chain Strike. Oh, man. Nick might just die.
Yeah.
Nick might just die. Is that heavy?
No, he's already used heavy this game a long time ago. I think Android was the better play. If the Ojama Trio tokens are second, unless you just wanted to clear board space, but like you're the guaranteed 600 life.
Well, in the scenario in which he does that, he's getting barreled for even more. Barrel, Wabaku.
Yeah. I think the 600 just
hang on.
negates that.
Chain Strike, is that game? How much is Barrel doing? 2 for each card? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. And then how much is Chain Strike doing?
400 for every...
4, 8, 12, plus 16, so 28. And then game. Unless Nick has a response. That looks like game.
Is that game?
Looks like he might have lived if he had... Android.
I think Android was... Unless he's playing around specifically like brain control. You also have to watch out for like lava golem and stuff.
It's so hard to say.
I know.
It's so hard to say.
I think they're calculating life. I think the notebook is because life points are so important. You're just keeping track of life.
No, of course, of course.
Are they figuring out life there?
It looks like it, but I mean, Michael has
paper.
Michael has paper. So Michael actually has the whole log right there.
Unless they forgot 800 somewhere.
I don't know if Michael's life points even matter here.
Yeah, I don't think Michael's life points matter. It's all about Nick's life.
Ceasefire did 35.
Yeah.
We can verify that. Where did Nick take the 12 from before?
I don't know.
He most certainly took 35.
Uh-huh.
It's 16 twice. So
Yeah.
35 plus
35 plus 16 plus 16.
It's 35 plus 32, which is 67.
So 30,
67.
35 plus 32.
67.
Definitely.
And then plus the 12 from the chain strike.
Wait, chain strike is 400 per what? Can you
card on the chain.
The chain, and that was chain link 3, so 12. So it's just 100 extra life is unaccounted for. Is there any other secret barrel that went off? There was another secret barrel that went off.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I think Nick's dead.
I'm pretty sure Nick's dead. But man, he is fighting for it. He does not want to be dead. I think he is pretty much convinced that the game is his if he is not dead here.
Just the stream's paused.
I mean, what a tough position to be in.
Yeah.
Discrepancy is a word we've been hearing a lot today.
Yeah, I know.
Life point discrepancy.
Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to do it on the stream, especially when you're not like hearing everyone's side.
Yeah, it's a good thing we sent our
Let me
judge.
go for it.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll keep everyone entertained. What's going on, guys? Oh, it's each effect monster on the field for the ceasefire. So the ceasefire doesn't count the through, Jonathan. That's 2K. He's taking 12. He's taking 1,200. It's okay. 1,200 is okay. Okay, ceasefire.
No. Okay, so we got it resolved for anyone who's curious. It was lethal damage. There was a discrepancy in life. It was a Justice Urge burn, an initial secret barrel burn, not secret barrel. There was a chain strike burn, just desserts, double secret barrel, ceasefire for 2,000, and that was 200 over lethal. And we've instructed both players to keep track of life more accurately. Nick was saying that multiple times throughout the match, Nick was confirming his own life, and Michael said that the confirmation was good. So Nick was playing based off information that he thought was correct, and Michael was playing off the correct information, even though he was confirming to Nick that that's what his life was. But we were able to backtrack and figure out the life point discrepancy and just do the math based on the cards that were activated in Michael M's graveyard. That was that. But both players are instructed to keep life a little bit more accurately, especially playing a deck such as this. So we're now going into game 2. Michael M is going to take the game, and I think the post-board plan here, looking much better for Nick. I know Nick definitely sides at least one copy of Royal Decree, which will definitely help in this matchup. And he's able to side out cards like Threatening Roar and Morphing Jar, which does nothing to his game plan. So Nick recognizing his win condition and playing very much into it. And sometimes the Chainburn player just has all of the right cards and just burns your life.
I think I'll try and get an Android out there quicker this game.
Yeah, I think Android was the right play.
And,
Yeah. Hi, Shams. How are you?
really close.
I did. No, probably not. But it'd be cool if it happened. All right, we're going into game 2 of Amaryllis versus Chainburn. And we'll see if Nick can pull out a reverse 2-0 victory here. What? Michael versus Nick. Okay.
I just lost to Sean. Killian, Chainburn as
Yeah.
well. No, me and him played.
Yeah, I think you guys think it's the chamber.
No. Just be me. It's 2 odd minus.
There we go. Okay, so we got charge, mill 3 into Lila, summon Lila, set a back row, end phase, mill 3. Nick's mills not looking good. He kept Necro in post war. That's interesting.
Yeah, he plays 2 sides. I mean, I know the other guy sided in Soroko's.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the right play.
You gotta attack.
You have to attack. You need to get in your chip damage, taking 17. Let's keep track of life more accurately. So Michael taking 1,700 brings him to 63.
Proud of you on that.
And then does he main phase 2 pop back row? That's the
It's
question.
like you have to.
You don't have to do anything. Because so right now the 17 is representing chip damage.
Yeah,
And the back row is representing chainable whatever.
that's true too.
You Lila pop a legacy. And then
Oh yeah, that's true.
now you have to wait another turn in order to get in more
Yeah,
chip
that's true.
damage.
Yeah, that's not true. True.
Yeah, it's true. It's definitely true. And correct.
Wow.
But let's see if he chooses spot here. Nick is definitely thinking about it right here.
He's
He
popping.
will pop, targeting the one furthest from deck, which Legacy into Reckless, and he will be drawing 5 cards. Hard destruction. Heads up doing the card destruction after, burning through some essential resources. But hitting the Twister is big. Yes, they counterside Twister for Decree.
Yeah, it's a good card.
Yeah. So hitting that Twister is definitely big if Nick was able to draw into a Decree with the card destruction.
Yeah, it's definitely
Now-
what he's digging for.
If you're the Chainburn player, it's like, all right, you just get 5. And there's another Twister in hand we see. So that's unfortunate, yeah, right over there. So if you're the Chainburn player, it's like, all right, I just get 5 new cards to do the same thing I'm always doing. Looks like Mills of Danny in the end phase, which is just more secret battle fodder. But being 3 cards in the field means that Ojama Trio can't be activated right now. Interesting stuff. We're going to probably just set 5 new back rows. Nick does have to be aware of potential deck out.
Oh, that's true too.
You know, this Lila just sitting on board does represent some sort of like,
Oh, yeah,
there's the Decree, and then do we see the Twister? So I made this mistake playing against Michael when he was playing Chainburn. I went end phase Decree because, you know, you end phase Decree. I think it's better to chain the Decree to the very last card in their chain. And if they have the Twister, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right. But what is essential here is now that the Twister, he did set the Twister, you can't like chain Twister, pop the Decree on this attack, and then get dimensional stuff.
You have to do all your chains and then
Yes.
Twister last.
Yes. But he still can activate the traps under Decree,
Mm-hmm.
and then chain the Twister.
Unlike Jinzo.
But we have a token with the Amaryllis to negate the twister on the decree, and that is both twisters gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't
So,
realize
yeah.
I didn't see the token.
Yeah, so Michael will take 5, and I think, and also 28 direct. So Michael, 63 minus 28 is, I can't, I'm so bad at math.
I've just seen the new tech in the deck.
3,500,
Emergency
and then minus 5 for the twister that was activated.
So we'll
go to 3,000.
And they get a lot like that. Double titanium. Oh, they're going to game. Oh, I think he's got scapegoat, right?
Okay, yeah. Dealing 2 tokens.
Like 10. Lost the chamber.
Nick in a very good position here with this decree, and both twisters are gone. If Nick can somehow clear 1 token here and then attack with 1 Amaryllis into the second token, yeah, so the Sangan will be summoned. He'll be able to clear 2 tokens and then attack for 20, putting Michael at 200 life. 1, 2, 28 direct. Mike's at 200.
Funny to know Nick has not lost any life points yet.
That is, yes, that is very important to know.
Game burn doing what it should do, no?
He takes 28, he goes to 200.
I think you should flip the field if you can, right? Because you want to play around and potentially scapegoat.
Double sack for Amaryllis.
That should be game no matter what.
Yes, you can normal summon Amaryllis. Maybe. That's what he's playing for, yeah. Dimensional activation under decree. Yada activation under decree. Yeah. Into the, is that what that, no. Okay, it's not gonna be enough. It's 400 per chain link, right? And it burns for 8 for game, right? Yeah. So Amaryllis burn for game, another box on our bingo board.
Bingo.
That is awesome. We got 2 this game, this
What was
match.
the other one?
Chain link 5 or higher.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
All right, so Nick commanding game 2, showing the essential power of not only decree, but card destruction. Well, yes, but card destruction, being able to, after doing the entire draw combo, activating card destruction, hitting key cards from Michael's plan, one of them being Twister, setting up Titanial Dandy for the second Twister on the decree.
That was good, Josh.
That was good. And
I
then
didn't see the second token.
Yeah. And then the
In the Amaryllis for game.
yeah, and card destruction being able to push more towards the decree, right?
You just got to keep digging.
Yeah, you have to keep digging for
Gotta
the
keep
decree,
digging.
digging into the deck. So we're
Go
gonna
to the penultimate game.
yeah. No, the ultimate game.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
I stuttered. Ultimate game.
And Nick really not taking much damage.
He took 0.
Well,
Chain strike.
Chain strike.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have it up right now. You'd have to, can you pull it up on your own?
On my phone?
Yeah. It's like the Wi-Fi is just being really kind of wonky.
You're kind of wonky.
What?
How long was that interaction?
At least 10 minutes.
No, could have been longer than 5 or 6 minutes. 3? I would say more like 4 or 5.
Nine people. But they're still back.
All right, going into the final match of Chainburn versus Amaryllis.
Chamber going first.
Chainburn will be going first. We see a bunch of burn spells in hand. Set 1 pass. Mixing Sangan, it looks like all 3 games, which is really huge into his game plan of just chip damage, chip damage, chip damage. Getting in this 1,000 this early, I think, is actually essential. There is a lava golem, yeah, but we have to be aware of that.
See a fader, lava golem,
Yeah.
secret barrel, chain strike, accumulated fortune, secret barrel. Decree. Oh, I was so excited.
Hitting the secret barrel. Okay, so hitting one of the new sets.
Sure. What table we on?
Hidden Armory,
Okay.
Mill Wing Blast.
What table? So you lost.
Jar of Greed into Chain Energy.
Table.
How much is Chain? The Chain one? The spell that burns?
Chain finish right?
Yeah. 400 per chain link, right?
What the heck? Into a rifle corner times the chain link number on the card.
So it's 800.
What table were you on?
Braden Amaryllis drawing Dandelion and something else.
You lost?
I lost.
Getting for another 1,000 here, bringing the 6. We
I know.
Amaryllis end phase.
We have a lot of golem coming down.
That's fine. That's I think if you're Nick,
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
very happy about
Get
that.
the Sangan effect.
Get the Sangan search, puts Amaryllis
What, you
back
got a
there.
lone fire here?
There's one lone fire in grave already.
Oh, there's one banished. Right?
Yeah, or banished already. I do think you get.
What do you get here? Just search for the right computer, right? Gotcha. A plague is good. Plague is good.
Yeah, it represents.
Your plan of maybe getting to Android.
Yeah, and also like you can synchro off with those Ojama tokens.
True.
Although I feel like if you might use side out Ojama. This I didn't say. Dimension Wall MST set.
And another card.
And another card. But Dimension Wall, Nick's gonna burn for 1,000, bringing him to I think 6,200. Trying to keep track of this.
Dimension Wall is going to represent
Yeah.
half his life.
Yeah, so he's got to be very, very careful about swinging.
Oh, he's got the
storm.
heavy. If there's no Wabaku or T-Roar here, this could, depending on what else Nick has,
All right.
could
There is
represent
none.
game.
This could. Well, there is none. We know that last one is
Oh, that's
Dimension Wall.
true. So depending on what else Nick has,
Call the Haunted
I'm
into another
saying-
Sangan
oh
search.
my God.
Beautiful play. Beautiful
Lone
play.
fire.
Wait. If you get, that's only 58.
Does he have an Amaryllis?
There's also Battle Fader in hand. We know that. And
Oh,
a
there
third.
is a fader.
Wait, why did he just draw? Oh, the Jar of Greed. Okay. So there's a Battle Fader in hand. Nick's got to read that. But I think he just has to go for it.
You gotta go for the lone fire?
Yeah.
I'm thinking really hard about this.
Not now. Not now. Ask Matt. I thought you were saying how many undefeateds there are. Okay. Searching Gale. Nick has 2 tuners in hand. 2 ways to convert off of like some silly shenanigans.
Let's go
Here.
Mark of the Rose. Oh, we got DDR. Okay, he didn't
That
summon
you
yet,
played.
so this is where you get an Android.
Yes, you can get Android out here. You make Dandy. You like Lone Fire off of Dandy.
You could top for Plague now and then shuffle the card back.
Yes. But Bot Lion.
And I think Nick's running through his mind about game as well. But
Yeah, I think he's reading Battle Fighter. He has to be reading Battle
yeah.
Fighter. It's just, Michael has a Threatening Roar and a Battle Fighter in hand. That's going to just
We have
slow
a
down.
couple
it.
turns.
Yeah.
So
We definitely have a couple turns left here. So I think Lone Fire into Dandelion.
Nope,
Or just into Tiny. He's just going for it. On some bot line. Okay. Now he's going to top the Plague.
Nick, what?
Is that time around?
Listen, everyone, that's time.
That's not good.
No, they have a 5-minute extension.
Oh, they do.
Yeah. But they do have a 5-minute extension based on the conversation that was going on, right?
That's good.
They'll banish it.
Yes.
How many cards?
Representing a lot of
So we
damage.
had another Battle Fader.
There's got at least 2 turns.
So 2 more turns. So Nick's going to take another 1,000. I think the Android was the better play. Although you do have things that stop. You're not worried about dimensional. Pitching Danny, no effect. Because your board is full. Maybe he had the Danny in hand. That's why he didn't
Must
go
have.
for it. Yeah. Rio pitch. Bounce. Nick's going to get frustrated on the second Battle Fader.
Just desserts. What's that? What was that spell card? Change.
Yeah.
The next turn is the ultimate turn. He needs to draw.
Another 1,000. 42. Pitching Moonblast. Forcing out that spell card, I think that was set.
I think that was Chase Shot.
Yeah. So just desserts is going to burn for.
Oh, that's emergency provision.
Okay.
So he takes 2,000. And Michael gains 1,000.
Okay. Nick's. This is very close for Nick. Nick's at 2,200. Michael's at 7,000.
Here we go. Here comes the. This is.
And now
He's got one card.
Nick's got 3 turns with just.
Okay, here,
So
last
frustrating.
draw.
Yeah.
Secret Barrels. Game.
I think that's it.
Yep, that's it.
So Nick's going to burn for another 1,000.
Oh, wait a minute. And Nick lost. The 1,000. The 1,000 burn.
Yeah. 1,000 burn down to 1,200. And then the secret power per game. Yeah, drawing the double Battle Fader and threatening Roar there was just unbelievable.
Should have Brio beat it.
We would have just summoned it again.
Should have Brio. Everything except for Brio. Brio discard bounce your own thing.